South Australia is the national leader, a global leader in fact, in the switch to renewable energy, the canary in the coal mine, if you like. This clean energy push saw it plunged into darkness 4 years ago when it lost its electricity interconnector to Victoria and the whole state was blacked out. This month it lost its interconnector again. This time a storm actually knocked down the interconnector towers, unlike last time when a relatively minor transmission line was blown down and wind farms were tripped and the interconnector shut down, causing chaos. Anyway, the point is that for the past fortnight or so, South Australia has been effectively on its own, disconnected from the national electricity market and unable to rely on backup coal-fired electricity from Victoria. It was very lucky the weather was cool. A hot spell would have really tested demand and supplies. But the good news is that the additional generation and batteries and systems put in place since the 2016 disaster helped it get through unscathed until the interconnector was reconnected yesterday. But as usual, the renewable zealots have been out there spinning a line that it was renewable energy, solar and wind, that got South Australia through this testing period. That's just not the case. Take a look at this graph from the market operator showing the generation mix. It covers this year so far. Green is wind power, yellow is solar, and purple is gas. You see that through January, the gas component peaks and troughs, but is often quite low when wind availability is high. But at the end of January, when the interconnector is cut, that's marked on the graph there for you, there was no more coal-fired power coming in from Victoria. That's when gas generation kicks in and stays high. You'll notice some of the touches of blue actually near the bottom there too throughout that month. That's when some emergency diesel generation was needed. Gas drops off at the end as the interconnector is reconnected this week. The point here is clear. Renewables did not rescue South Australia. They again left it exposed. What saved the state from blackouts this month was two big things. A big crank-up of gas-fired generation that supplied well over half the state's power and low demand thanks to cool weather. What a relief for the state, but it's a clear reminder that the only reason South Australia can hit its high renewable energy targets, paradoxically, is that it relies on backup gas generation and Victoria's coal-fired baseload power that's there when it needs it, when the wind's not blowing. It gives us a clue as to just how expensive and disruptive it would be to get the whole country to Labor's old 50% renewables target, or the net zero emissions by 2050 target that Bill Shorten is expected to commit to tomorrow.